I was in 11th grade, I began a physics class. I liked physics right away, especially learning how everything works on Earth, like throwing a ball. This class showed me the basics in physics and gave me a good idea of what there is to come. In 12th grade, I took the second year of the physics class, but this would be much harder. Even though this class was harder, I learned a lot of cool and interesting things like general relativity, which gets you thinking in new ways but is very difficult to understand. After I learned about outer space and how things work up there, I became very interested and I wanted to learn more and possibly go to Mars and experience it for myself. Now my plan is to find a job that lets me learn and about physics and improve my skills so I can move on to bigger and better things. This job will allow me to grow and develop under smart people, giving me skills I need to move to higher places to get to Mars. After I work at this job for a few years, I hope that I will be able to get a job for NASA and learn from their very smart physicists. If I get lucky enough, I will be able to work on their spacecrafts and learn how they work so I have the knowledge to fly and fix them. With what I learned from NASA, I hope I will be good enough to apply for a Mars mission and use my skills to be the pilot or the mechanic. If I am selected to go to Mars, the training will be long and difficult, but this will prepare me for the very demanding trip ahead. I will also be shown what to look for on Mars, so when I see a rock or something of interest, I will be able to note if it is important or not. When I finally leave for Mars, the trip will be very difficult and draining because I will be away from my family and the trip will be very long, and this will push me to my limit. During the trip, I will need to exercise very often to keep my strength and also mentally prepare myself so I am focused and ready to do everything correctly when the time comes. When our team gets to Mars, I will need to set up our base and get ready for the researching as soon as possible. Out on research missions, I will take in every moment I can to see this amazing planet in a way no one has ever seen it before. After each research mission, I will be able to analyze the data that is collected and compare Mars to Earth and see just how similar or different they really are. This is critical for the mission because this data is what we came here to get. When it is finally time to go back to Earth, I will be excited to see my family soon, but also a bit sad because I will probably never visit another planet like Mars again. When I finally get to Earth, I will be able to see my family after all this time and tell them about my journey, but I will also be able to give people a glimpse of what I got to see on Mars and share my experience with the world.